multiple pistons not working at the same time. Imagine what he has.
He loves to play. He loves to be the best. He wants to be the best. And he's out there proving it so far here at EWC 2026. So Breeze will be our first map as BBL elects to go there. Can't wait to see LaRock on that jet. Lovers Rock on the Neon. So the double duelist combo going to be situated here for BBL. A little bit of a change up there on the other side with a Cypher instead of an Omen, and then a Phoenix instead of a Jet. So a little bit of a difference in the composition. Assuming Kashmaris, yeah, he's going to lock in this Phoenix, I assume. But a little bit of a change between the two.
I mean, yeah, very key differences here. Just that solo smoke with the Viper. Something that we see all too often, especially on the map the size of Breeze. So.
だからさ、昨日晩ご飯マクド頼んだんだけどさ、もう半分も食べれんかった。
That's true.
もう私がポテトを半分残す。半分も食べてないんだよ。
That's very true. So it is a little bit odd to see the flip.
Might be one of those maps where, because you're going to play the Phoenix, you feel a little more comfortable with him on that. He plays it on Haven, so maybe it's just a little bit more of a comfort thing. Bit surprised that we aren't seeing Wood on like the Jet here on Breeze, but I think, you know, BBL feel like they're targeting one of the weaker maps in the pool for Heretics to start. Maybe feels like, I don't know, I feel like BBL probably pretty confident with how this map Vito went through. You get Breeze, you get Lotus, Sunset the Decider. I think that's very much in their wheelhouse. They've been playing a bunch of Lotus against EDG in particular. Some absolute madness occurring there. It's a team that, again, gaining confidence, gaining some important reps on stage here, and they look like they're ready to rumble.
I mean, taking a glance back, this is a 3-2 map in 2026 for Team Heretics, but it's been a lot of different compositions coming through. The meta has shifted around. Their initial bounce on it, dominant. 13-4, 13-4, 13-1. One of those teams that they took down was BBL. Then back-to-back losses versus Vitality. They were still running that solo Viper, but there was a bit of an alteration. You had the chamber, you had the Sage into the mix, so it feels like there was ultimately a bit more control. So while you didn't have the smokes to go along with it, you did have stuff to slow things down and dictate information around the map. Now, going to be a little bit more missing.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of like a more aggressive style of play, right? Like you're seeing this as kind of the new meta emerging on Breeze, as we're going to be jumping in to the first map here of the quarterfinals. But teams now realizing that you can play Breeze in terms of attacker side going to be very strong on this map because of how generally easy it is to create space on A for yourself as when you're on that side of the coin. But then as the defenders, then you need ability for retake, you need ability to control mains, and so having a Neon in there to use those relay bolts, to use some of that speed to kind of tee yourself up. Really nice to have. LaRock, he was going to try to use the recon against him, but Kashmar is wise to it.
Able to catch, and that's just the classic in hand. Taking him down at range, and a very good start here for Heretics. They want another dominant victory. Spot check. Rose going to be committing the drone forward, sees the two players. But B site has been opened up. Heretics not too far away, though. Double explore down through elbow, and this might be a hell of a lot faster than BBL could anticipate. Some glimpses behind, so cognizant of this, but now deep exploration watches the defenders spawn the backside plant, so BBL crossing their T's and dotting their I's, making sure that they have coverage.
It's going to be a question of, is Rose going to be a thorn here?
He's about to be making footsteps here. The audio range. Yep.
Takes out
the enemy Viper, but still going to be a player disadvantage for BBL. It's Benji Fishy. Expounds on that. Loida now eliminated. Slide in the back of sight. Benji Fishy will strike him down, and Lovers Rock tag to 17. He cannot. A 3K for Benji Fishy, and the pistol goes the way of Heretics.
As per usual, Benji very good with pistols in hand. One of the better Sheriff players, but this time just on the Ghost and doing a lot of work, but really good diligence being shown here by Heretics, making sure that flank is clear, not allowing for any of these kind of oddly positioned players from BBL to catch them off guard.
Let's go! Corner, come on, let's go.
No sense
really solid stuff
い
from
きなりあんなあれか
Well, you know
マイクの声
Benji's
入れ
gonna
て
bring
く
the
れるんだ
energy.
じゃああまりに
Always,
も
and he can
初体
pop
験す
off
ぎ
at any
て
given moment. So
いや
always
全
a
部
threat is
W
Benji
の
Fish. He loves
ス
to
プ
play
レー
that
欲し
cipher.
いあれ
I
か
think
わ
of
いい
Benji probably the agent that he's most
で
well
も
known for.
私今もうスプ
Off
レー
to
と
a
か
hot
手
start.
法でいっ
That's a
ぱいいっ
reveal
ぱい
on
な
a
んだ
Boo
よ
here. He's didn't take too much damage. I was worried for a second he was going to get lit up, but comes away relatively healthy given the situation there.
Able to back off, finds a bit on the Loida.
こんなんまた
Woot at the same time. Positioned outside of doors. No real space over towards B. It's been taken quite yet. We'll see if Woot can collect anything here on the cross.
いやーうわーい
Taken
や
down. Snappy shot from Woot.
ーノンシムのクラシック買ったよ
Now a pause. BBL reassessing, considering if they want to maybe even just try to push in, take the Neon out of the equation. But instead, we'll keep
あまりに
up
も
full scale, 4 players, past cannons.
Oh my
あ
god.
まりに
They've
も
already
アイ
picked out
ビ
both
ーが
these
好き
trips.
す
I
ぎ
think they know
て
exactly where they are.
うわ
Without it. Just going to
買
talk
っ
through
ちま
some
っ
of
た
this.
よ
Take flight.
He missed.
Yeah, camera down. Knocked over to the side. But
お
that
い
pitch
けけ
comes
け
in. Well,
け
eyes
い
are
っちゃ
trained
いっちゃい
forward.
っ
The
ちゃ
strike now
う
comes
わ
through.
や
Benji
やめて
Alvarez still gonna be fighting his feet. He's gonna be able to find the one, but weapons can now be recovered. 3v3.
ドクドクの
Someone
ゲロゲロ
can
も
right back into this round. Could just tie up
辛
1-1 off
ラ
the
ーメ
rip,
ン
which
は
would
一
be
旦食べ
catastrophic
れ
for
ないか
Heretics. Loida trying to stay tucked in. Shot gonna end up going wide for him, so Woot, an easy cleanup. It's a low HP player now out of the equation, but ring around the Rose. Rose is not going to be passed up on the draw. Who turns back, finds the elimination, a double take from Fred, and Woot will be able to clean it up, a 3K of his own to rescue the round.
Yeah, this is some pretty
次
good
から
mid-rounding
次
here
から
from
頑
BBL.
張って
Just
頑張って
getting that kill as they're crossing over
私の守り効果ある
into the
それ
B
よかっ
side of
た
the map. Kind of makes Woot think, okay, I'm going to hold the
や
line
る
here
じ
a
ゃん
little bit,
私
but then they just use a smoke, and
明
that
日
makes
みん
them
な
think,
からの運吸
okay,
い取る気
never
でいる
mind,
から
they're going
ね
to try to push this way, so I need to back up so that they don't just take me down, you know, in a trade quickly. With I just have a Marshall being point blank like that can be pretty
イー
tricky.
さん出てないのよ
So I'm gonna peel
イー
back
さんい
and
ないのよこ
BBL
の
use
チ
that
ームなんだそ
open
の
space
後
that they created for themselves to pivot over to the B side again. Found some good
私の
kills,
知ら
but
ない
Heretics
ファン
hold
グ
the
ッ
line
ズを
with the
持っ
better
てる人がいっ
weaponry,
ぱいい
but
る
you got to be starting to wonder a little bit. BBL is being very tricky on this map. You're seeing Rose all over the place on the lurks, even though, again, Heretics, to their credit, have done a good job of identifying it and nullifying it.
アイビーも今日はいない
Have to see
アイビーは今日は
if
どっ
that's
ちも
gonna
出
continue to
てな
be
い
a threat for the Heretics side.
今日応援したいのはローズ
Everybody
やね
just going to be taking their time. BBL concerned that this could be one of those rounds that I was talking about where Heretics has started to add in a
もういつで
little
も
bit of
走
that
る準備
spice,
で
a
きて
little
ま
bit
す
of
あ
that
のネオ
aggression
い
to
つ
their
でも行き
defender
ます
side play. But for now, just a pretty standard hold. Couple players had some chokes, some weaker weaponry. A few Bulldogs in there, though, for Heretics.
Strike getting ready to come in. Two of those Bulldogs here situated on the B site. Turn over the
あ
side,
ちょっと目を
Rinse,
離した
time to drop
時
back,
に
recon, ready to go.
いけいけいけいけいけ
They might try to
や
slow
れやれ
down
やれ
the
や
scale
れ
in the deep
も
side.
ううでうよいよいよいよ
He's able to spray down two. The Rock going to be good for the kill, and Rose will clean up the other. So now back
や
into
ば
a
すぎる
3v3. Better weaponry, and this lurk out in the window.
Spotlighted.
Or Kreven could be absolutely monstrous unless they get this read.
ああ
Must clear angle. Meanwhile, Rose. Oh, he's going to be caught. He's checking into elbow. Not looking down towards cannon side. Slide coming in, the curveball, the fly. He dodges it. Bullet. Suddenly, it is just Loida. 50 health in a 1v3.
やばい右からも右
Try
から
to
も
deny
来
the
て
bonus conversion, and they're going to commit the run it back right into this round, because why the hell
もういっ
not?
ぱい来てて
The defuse now being stuck. It's already past half. Woot pulls off of that one. The ult's going to be gone, but Woot is there to counter swing. Finds the shutdown, and Heretics kick things off 3-0.
頑張っ
The way that the
て
Heretics are working together with this one, especially the Phoenix and the Neon,
Yelda.
using their util to clear their space. A little bit of a missed timing on the backside for BBL. And already starting to feel some pressure. Losing that bonus early on your
いや
map
本
pick.
当に頑張っ
That
て
is definitely
まだやれ
concerning,
る
to say the least. Kind of wondering if maybe see an early timeout from the BBL coaching staff. Maybe talk things over a little bit. Nope, we're right into it.
And maybe head to the next buy, but for now, we'll just try to get this half investment to go. 2 Stingers, Guardian, Bandit, Sheriff. Meanwhile, Hoot's got an Outlaw. And there's only 2 players with full armor here to try to survive through that.
うわー、ちょっと待ってくださいよ。ちゃいますやん。ちゃいます。
The elimination, eluding them
け
for
け
now.
け。強いんだから。出遅れでね、出遅れで勝つから。おーっと、惜しい。
And Thrifty not to be found.
くそ
Yeah, Heretics
強
just
い。
really well disciplined.
なんてスピードで試合が終わってい
BBL,
く
they aren't
んだ。
really ever able to break out towards the back of sight. The Outlaw there, always a good pickup against a Eco
今
buy.
日も今日とって机と
That
の
way,
距
in
離
case they
感が
try
分
to
かっ
sneak
て
in
ない
some。extra guns, you're really gonna do some extra damage to them. Maybe now. Maybe now.
頑張って
Gonna have a timeout. BBL. So far, the game plan
フ
hasn't
ァイトだ。
really come to fruition.
I mean, no, they're getting absolutely battered. And, you know, outside of the pistol and then the anti-bonus hasn't been particularly close for them either. So timeout definitely necessary because right now what we're seeing from BBL, it's been a bit one-dimensional. We need to see a bit more depth. It's a lot of just full cluster outside of B, full cluster outside of A. Try to make a go of it. Not seeing mid-splits coming through, not seeing early control being established, and planting a player up towards even elbow, try to get a peek onto nest, etc. It's just been very straightforward and very readable for Heretics.
And there are teams that can make that style work. My mind drifts to Nongshim of teams that are left in this tournament that can just kind of hammer away at one strategy more or less over and over, and it'll, because their coordination execution is so good, but we haven't seen that yet. You know what?
いやー、
What
ネオン
surprises
が
me
もう
is
い
how
つでも
good
出ます
Eco
の
was.
格
Like
好
that
し
was
て
the
る。
one round where I saw
頑
some
張って。
some confusing things being thrown into the mix with the utility and the ideas from BBL, but yet you're absolutely right, Achilles. We haven't really seen it since then. Now this time may have just talked about how they want to brute force their way through this choke, but there's a lot ready here for them. Curveball in
どう
hand.
する？
Spending their blushes as much as he possibly can. Rien's watching for this.
Yeah, oh,
Ooh, might come in, but can't do anything about it. Grevin
もう
with a nice
設
shot.
置できちゃうにょん。
Takes down Turkish brother now.
にょ
Plan
ん。
to come through the pit to be
今私の
invested.
世界へ
Then
ようこ
however,
そ。
on this arrival into main, we'll have a corpse that utilizes Neural Theft.
頑張れ。
I suspect that is going to be
ワンチャンある？ワンチャンある？ここからワンチャンある？
Could use the snake bite as well to maybe clear out a little bit of that space.
The more that Grevin plays along the wall, the more at risk he can be. Here
う
comes
わ
the
ー
reveal.
頑張れ。ああ、お互いがゲロ入ってる。
Rock just trying to keep him protected, spammed. Down to 47.
はい、
And now it's all on Benji's shoulders.
頑張れ。頑張れ。
Tap of the defuse, just trying to get a rise out of him, trying to get him to spam, trying to figure out exactly where this enemy Viper is, but he's already ensured that the defuse is not being stuck.
Nice!
Push forward, Grevin will
う
be
わー、やったや
down.
ったやったやっ
Hell of a lot invested,
Yay.
still damn close, but it is going to be
た。
BBL get
こっ
themselves
から
on the board.
か。
Yeah, and I don't exactly think this is
やっぱり
how that
私の応
timeout
援
call
する
was
チ
meant
ー
to
ムは
go, but they get through it
少々
because
出
of
遅れ気味で。
Larock able to be evasive on the jet. They're able to get that
こんな。
stun in there at the last second as well from the Neon. So Lovers Rock
毒斬りな。
sparing them, I think, in this round, and then getting that a little bit of an extra
私の
angle.
世界へよう
Krevin
こ
just
そ。
comes in through the double doors. That's exactly what you're
口
looking
がす
for.
げえ焼く。
A little bit of extra layer to what BBL wants to do. This time, they're going to lead
何も見えになるからとっても苦手あ
Larock
れ。
in towards mid.
まだやるやん。
Just watch to see if there's any kind of aggressive play, but
マジ？
Loida this time baiting out the curveball. They realized last round, you know, right at the door were a couple players of Team Heretics, so trying to get a
パラ
feel
ノイアの
that's
構
going to
えじゃな
continue
い
to
な
be
ん
the
か。
case. Kashmara's thinking about the
まだ
second
まだ
curveball. Can't really get much off of
お
it. Back Lovers Rock
いけいけ
responds.
いけ
Takes down
う
one.
わ、あっちあっ
Yeah,
ちあっ
Rien's
ち
having a rough go of it so far.
Yeah,
Kashmara
やっ
cannot
と
get
ま
out
で
the
来た。
safety. Overdrive able to find a second victim. Trying to see if he can find the punish, but the jump spot's going to be good now. He's going to be darted up. Sliding over to back orange, and Benji Fishy dead, trying to get going on that flank. Just a bit too smart. Krevin, right place, right time, comes away with that kill.
なんと、おい、なんと、おお、危ねえ。
Can't be doing that.
ドキドキ。
Able to find another elimination now. All eyes on Boo to see what he can do. Right of the wall.
なあ、すごいすれ違い通信。
Past swing of the corner.
これが平成。
Think Spike gonna go over in.
あー、どこが、あー、ゲロが、うわー、
He's gonna hold it up to half. He's an immense amount of damage. Will be able to run him down after all.
So now you're starting to see some adaptations from the side of
ノリノリになって
BBL.
きた。
Rose starting to kind of get a feel for this defender side of Heretics and how
今
they
だ、
want
覚醒
to
しろ。
play some of the mid to late round. Obviously, this is just a counterplay set up at the beginning to wait out those curveballs and then make a reactive play off the back of that with your Neon. But the other big thing is that they're sending a player out to try to intercept Benji Fishy early. Benji's kind of had some free reign to make those flanks. They probably noticed it in the last round as well when he came out through A main. That's where he used his ult. They were like, okay, so he's willing to take those aggressive early maneuvers out from the B site. So we need to put a player out there to kind of sniff him out, see if we can just deal with him early before he becomes a threat.
And these few rounds surrendered here by Heretics. Seemingly enough. Get a timeout call of their own sent through. Know how much of a momentum-based team BBL can be.
タイムアウトっぽい
Trying to
ね。
ice them here before they get heated up. It's a damn good idea. Let's see if it ends up working.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the right
この
time.
これの曲名知りたい。
The more rounds you can get on
めっ
this
ちゃかっこい
defender
いよな
side,
こ
like
れ
the more
これ
confident
聞き
you're
な
going
がら
to
毎
feel
朝
going into that second
あれだよ
half.
洗濯物干したい
Yeah,
もん。
generally on Breeze, because of the comps that people are playing,
絶対テンション上がる
it
よ
is a
な。
little more attacker sided usually. Not always, so you never know, but that's kind of where you're looking to do some damage. So as Heretics, you're already feeling really good. You've got 4. That's a pretty solid defender side. If you could get 2 more, make it 6-6, even better 7-5, then you're going to be feeling really damn good. Anything above, 6 rounds here for Heretics is absolutely gold. So love the call, love the timeout.
Right here.
I think maybe just being a little bit more cautious. Wait for, I think one of the things I talk about here as a coach is wait for BBL to commit to that A hit out of the choke before you layer in the util to try to slow him down.
おかえり。
That's just a tag there. He's got the stinger, but he's got the overdrive behind it, so not the end of the world, but not ideal.
Will just be the slow creep back over. BBL again looking to successfully avoid the heavier side of the map. Looks like Koshmaris going to get in
ど
transit
ない
though.
するどないす
Getting
る。
over. Try to reinforce this position. Weaponry wise, you do have
おえー、こんなとこにワイヤーつ
now
け
a
る
third
んだ。
joining.
するとジェットが引っかかる。
Gonna be available to open Benji Fishy, able to
い
find
けい
one
けいけいけ。
that's
や
gonna be
れ
taken
やれやれ。
down.
うおー、あいけやれあなんてこと。落ち着んでからいいやうわやばいよし行くぞ。うえー。ナイス。やばい頭きてる。
Devastating and ill-timed. Overdrive, however, is here for Wu.
おお怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。
Over on that tunnel side, nothing to be spotted. 12 seconds remaining. The spike is not yet planted.
怒
They
るっ
have
て
to
疲れ
go
る
for
から
this.
な。
10 seconds left.
Trying to find any save that they can possibly get.
よいしょ。
Relay both going to be connecting on to the one, the other going to be fine. Lloyd
nice.
able to find that elimination. The
頑
one
張れ。なんてこと。
Boom. Holds him down eventually with that Guardian.
うまー。
Interesting little use of the Neon ult here to just buy some extra time, buy some space to put BBL in a bad position in terms of where the clock was at. Not even just where the map was at. That's
あれ
cute
はやっ
from Wu.
ぱおミスなのか。
Really nice stuff from him and the IGL. Boo, man, Boo. Sturdy with that Guardian once again. I mean, there was that play he had earlier in the qualifiers with the Guardian on Lotus. That was disgusting. A 3K. It's absolutely ridiculous. So he can at times bring it out. I don't love the call there from Koshmaris to go for the Phoenix ult, but
わー悔しい。
you know what? Sometimes you just in the heat of the moment, you feel like I've got my ult. I could do this. I just got to get this one guy around the corner, and then it's fine.
Unfortunately not to be, but still.
なんおいおいおい。
Big reveal
あ
on
ああああああああああああああ
Gets himself a third. Finally be sat down. Decent kills in exchange to try to find some stability here.
そんな強いことせんといて。
Who's got a judge?
The judge in the front of sight covered.
熱々
Ooh,
セットア
watching,
ップな
making
の
sure。that they can't go on a rotate out.
もう定番。
And as they rescale back towards the front of B, that judge increasing in potential value.
重く。あはっはっはっは。うわ
For the second loop. Yep. Got to make use of it after all. 13-4 and 4. An electric performance from him thus far, and Heretics shutting down these thrifty attempts.
マ
A
ジ
lot of
で。
talk about LaRock
もうじゃ
coming
ああるある
into
セ
this
ットア
match
ッ
with how
プな
good
ん
he's
だ。
been here at AWC. Another player who's been really, really darn good
強いのは
is
話違
Woot.
う
He
や
has
ん。
been incredible on the Duelist and showcasing that he is no slouch on the Neon. Love the patience, love the call. You know, obviously the money was a little bit weak for
Nice.
Heretics there, so Woot had to go for the judge, but it worked an absolute treat. Now you've got Benji's ult again. Boo
いいの。
has the pit. Doesn't opt to
Ah.
invest it early. Weak buy.
チクチクされたカメラで
Just。a couple classics.
チクチクカメラ。はっはっはっはっ。
Relay
う
ball.
わ、
here.
おいおいおいおいおいおいおい。うん、パラノイア。
Down. Kashmara's trying to keep them
Mamashi.
at bay. Curveball will
あー、熱い。
connect.
もう大変な世界や。
Thrown over the top. Onto the A side. Trying to get the spot out. Won't quite be able to see anything, but this is still Heretics able to keep their players slotted where they're at.
You're like
my
Jimmy
God.
when NRG lost that time and he was like pretending to fucking care.
楽しそうやな。英語わからんって。えらい楽しそうじゃないですか。
Well, pivot now over to the other side of the map for
Yeah, bye, bye,
BBL.
bye, bye, bye.
Didn't like what they saw.
後ろのマイクがすごいブツ
And
ブツ。
they're going to try something a little bit different. Boo.
男女の
There.
仲睦ま
Deeply
じい
held
声が。
position for
ブツブ
Rian.
ツうわ、今、やばい。
Okay, well, what in the world is that, Boo?
Okay.
Just dome him through the
なん
smoke.
Yeah,
と
just
いう
no
ことでしょう。
Doesn't want to give them any
あんなんもう
inkling here
あ
that they might be able to get this round to go. Rand's postured up on bridge. Finding another now. It's Krevin and LaRock.
まだやります。
A 2v5,
Mother.
and it is a labored attempt to find that kill, and it's not
Yes.
going to come to fruition. Krevin will be able to put down Woot, but
ナイス
necessary.
ナイス
Crushmars will get finished off.
どんどんやれどんどんい
This
け
is going to be a matter
あ
of time. Who will be able to find him from the back? So
4
another
本取れ
round
た
going
ら
over to
ある
Heretics as they get this
逆
defuse,
転は
securing themselves a lead already 7-2.
待ってもう
This is
9ラウンドマジか
Ridiculously good for
もうあ
Heretics.
と2本連続
I
で
mean,
取
you
んな
have to
きゃ
be
やばい
feeling sky high right now. It's just so many defenders rounds here. And obviously, yes, again, going up against an eco, but the fact that you've been able to put your opponents, you've been able to put BBL on the back foot so often
頑張っ
already.
て
And you can see that normal fire, that normal passion that you're going to get out of BBL has been smothered for now. But you never know with this team. There's always going to be that ember
ビビる
sitting
よ
in the fire pit, and they can stoke it at a moment's notice. But
うんいい
concerning
眉毛
thing
だ
is, of course, is that you're going to have to apparently rip both timeouts.
めちゃくちゃ眉毛の
Got
形
both
綺
of
麗
them
よ
committed in this
どこ
opening
のサ
half.
ロン行ってるんだ
Never a good feeling. BBL can get these next several rounds to go. Close out the half with 5. Perhaps there's a chance. Get the pistol from there. You're going to feel
わかる
in a decent enough
わ
spot to, you know,
腕
jumpstart that
か
second
ゆになる
half
よな
and still close
FPS や
out
っとっ
this
たら
map. But
なんでなんやろ
if you drop this one from here,
非常にまずそう。
BBL in their own right.
とっても
Pretty
深
good
刻
on Lotus, but
Yes.
だってもう後半は1回もタイムア
I
ウト
mean,
取
it
れ
is
な
a
いってこ
tough
とよ
ask.
な
You know, their Lotus has looked a little bit shaky at times with BBL, but they were able to kind of figure it out in their second go around against DDG to really
こっ
put
から
together a
全
much
部
more
取
solid
って
performance than they had
向
shown
こうにタイ
earlier.
ムアウト使わせればいいんだよ
They were able to learn from their mistakes against one team, but now going up against Heretics, yes, a team you have faced before, but Heretics look like they have really found their
ああやばい
groove.
ああこ
Another
っちも
ping there. He
うん
did not
ゲロ
get
も出る
punished.
well, maybe we'll be able to find that there.
Oh, he
Series going to be called in now. Exchange on both
Oh, he
sides.
don't.
Who's still here towards backside.
Ah, he
Completely
don't.
covered. That's a double pick
う
reveal.
わ
Rian's looking for that finisher, but cannot make it happen. But look at the health bars. 4 players strong, yes, for BBL.
よーしいけ
Very low in HP. Another pit cycled up, and Kraven immediately investing that to try to make this a bit more unassailable. Slow creep right back, though. Woot finding the one. Up high. Posted up on top of the bricks now, dropping
もう
down.
デレになっちゃったここから
But I think a couple straight shots would be enough.
やばい耐えて
to take down
頑張
these
って
players.
ナイスナイスよ
Finds
し
the kill, and it's a solid cleanup.
ローズローズ
BBL will be able to find that third round win off the back of the timeout.
Crazy to think
左にしてた
that one
ロー
of
ズ
the
みたい
win
なめっちゃ
conditions
可愛い
here for BBL on this side has been the pit.
Yeah.
Has been the Viper's pit. They can get to that. They've got some safety. They've got some good ideas around that. Nice little reposition there from Lloyd to get on top of the boxes. And then Rose, that last kill. Ooh, right across the head.
ローズ
Like a hit
ロ
scan
ーズ
there for a second. Nice piece of work from him.
I mean, Luke gonna be kicking himself that he didn't play that a little bit slower. Could have had 2 players dead. Still, though, Heretics with a healthy lead. An opportunity to take this all the way up to 9 if it can close out the final 2.
And this looks like a setup where ideally you take that aggressive early angle to maybe shut down the Neon if they commit. And then you have the Phoenix behind.
またピカしてくるやん
Catch some of the players, but Lover's Rock for
怖い
now just wants to get closer to that overdrive. 1 away after that orb scoop up. Benji has yet another neural theft, and Boo still sitting on his ult.
よーしいけいけいけゴーゴーゴー
Opportunities to use those. I'm a bit surprised that Heretics maybe didn't go for the pit, but you know they're probably waiting for the last round to throw it on the ground. I mean, you've already got 7. You're feeling very, very comfortable.
命がけのハンドスピナーです
You can get another one and then have that pit for the end of it. I think that makes a lot of sense. So I get why Boo is saving it. I think really just kind of be that extra oomph.
But look at the pings coming down. Heretics are starting to read this incredibly well. They were nearly caught off guard in one of the previous rounds by this crunch, this mid-split. Well, they're quietly getting everybody fanned out. As you're going to be coming through, Rienzi's already able to find 1. Then gets a ton of damage on sliding in. LaRock's going to be taking down Loya.
なんというこ
Find some more values. Mars will get caught in mid. Kraven again being the danger man here for this team. Holds his own, and that's going to be round done.
もう殲滅やいけい
There's
け
no
いけ
time to try to make a
もっ
play
と
of it.
あえ
And no idea where Boo was going to be anyway. So we'll just drift away. Hold on to this weapon and allow for Heretics to move up 8-3.
あと1本
And
あ
this
と
is
1
going to
本
be
頑
an
張って
awkward round for BBL.
すっごい
The money's all over the
Good
place.
camera
The
missing.
ults are. You do
Yeah,
have the overdrive, that's
BBL
nice,
win.
but on the other side of the coin, they have a pit. They have a neural theft.
ああいうのって会場に
Another
置いてあるもん
ultimate
なん
as well, and I can't remember exactly which one it is off the top of my head.
ホ
There's
ワイ
the
トボードは
overdrive
自
from
作な
Woot.
んか
So
なあれ持参と
you
いう
can
か
match overdrive for overdrive. Got a big advantage. Yes, Loita does have the
や
form
ば
of
い
shadows.
ネオンが自分やれますって顔してる
Stinger.
向こうの怖
Somebody's
い
at 0 credits and want to get LaRock into that bandle. See if there's a big challenge
それ
against
ネ
the
オン
Sun
隠
Touch
すや
Mars
つや
with
ん
the judge.
私知ってる
Woot holding the rifle on the other side of the
私知っ
corner.
てる
Want
そ
to
れ
get that
旦
blade
那がよ
storm if
くやるやつ
possible. An absolute difference maker in LaRock's hands. You want to put
あのレイズすぐ隠れたがるから
your best player so far here at the event in the best position possible to succeed. Absolutely reading the situation nicely. Kevin has been an absolute nightmare. That's kind of the one thing about Heretics defender side that I think has given them grief.
Yeah.
V スポ仕様とかあるん
Save this
だ
for a potential retake,
いい
but
な
I'm very
紙のボー
surprised to
ド
just not see that invested on one side of the map to try to usher BBL into a heavy stack from Heretics. Instead, they're just holding it for now. And it seems like BBL's just going to go for the same play, but this time there's not a third player in position. Woot's starting to make his move, work his way back over towards B, but then
おーナイス
pumps
ナイス
the
ナイ
brake
ス
for B for the
い
moment. That's
け
enough to take it down.
突撃
Benji Fishy seeing the TP.
ああ
One.
おいナイ
Cannot
ス
get that spread
ナイ
connect.
ス
Rose turns back, finds the headshot. That's Woot. Swings towards back sight.
月
Gets back to the
末に
side. And how are you
オフライン
try
っ
to
て
even
こ
get
と
this
は
pit in a position to really make it usable? I don't
配
think you
信
can.
では見れないってこと
Triple through the wall, and meanwhile the backstab from
い
Kraven
け
once
い
again.
けいけいけ
Looking to just
後ろ
be their
から
nightmare. Close out this round in BBL's
バイ
favor.
パーが
Yeah, been giving some access over towards back sight and back pillar, but oh, it's just a matter of time now that Boot has been corralled. Battling around the wall.
最初もやるんだ。日にちによるな。
Yeah, I
い
think
つ
that
なんだ
last
ろう、
round
月末。
leaves
何
you
日
scratching your head a little bit. For Heretics, I think you throw that pit down and you can maybe make your strong side B, throw it in front of A, and
25、26、25、26。私おらんのよ。
sort of try to
旅
slow
行
play it.
ないよ。
Rienz gets caught in a timing with the util, has to check one piece of it. Then as it
タイミン
turns
グ。
back the other way, that's when they're coming around the corner.
タイミ
Can't
ング
quite
悪
get
い
the
んや
crosshairs
か
where
ら。
they need to be. Yeah, I mean, 8-4 here is Heretics regardless. You're still very, very happy with that.
Very, very happy.
Yeah, it's going to take the pistol and then some. From BBL to really put themselves back into this one. Heretics come out swinging, claim another pistol win.
VCT になると緊張
Map
し
could
ちゃうん
be
か。
over very, very quickly. And with Lotus on the horizon, this series could be done as well.
すごい。
With checks during the
あ
halftime,
ので
making
っ
sure
け
that
えス
everything's
ク
going to
リ
be up to
ーン
snuff.
気になっちゃわないのかな。
Yeah, Heretics, they won 2-0 last time they faced off.
そんな
So
余裕ないか。
All right, well, while we get this sorted, let's go ahead and send things over to Ian Chambers, who's standing by with a very special
視
guest.
界の端ですごい
Yeah,
ち
you're
ら
not
ついて
kidding.
気にな
Very,
り
very,
そう。
very special guest. Mixwell, how are you doing?
Hello guys, how are you?
Welcome
Hello.
to Paris.
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. I love France and it's my second time. Let's see what happens this tournament.
How are you feeling about Heretics? That was a strong start.
They are dominating in every way, macro, micro, everything. I think they got this.
I mean, they're going to have a crazy amount of
Decotes.
confidence because they won last time
2
around.
連続で
How
負
big
け
of a
た過去
statement would
が
it be to do it
も
again?
う悔しさから
I
の
mean,
じゃ
it
ない
would be amazing. It would be the second star on their
え、
jersey
すごい。
as
あ
well.
んなと
That's
こ
a
ろ
lot
に
of aura.
専用の売り場ブ
So
ース
let's
が
see
ある
what
んだ
happens. It's going to be tougher than last year, I feel like.
Speaking of stars on jerseys, are you a football
誰
fan?
か現地いない
I'm a
の
football
ちょっと
You watching Spain? You think you got a chance?
ノン
I
シ
think
ム買
Spain
ってき
is,
てよ。
has a chance, but I think France is the team to beat this.
You're forgetting about another team, Mixwell, you know?
Morocco?
No.
England!
Yes, thank you. You know, the team that's probably going to win it. No, but listen, I hope you enjoy the rest of this event. We're going to be coming to talk to you all the time. Team Heretics all the way.
Yes, Team Heretics all the way. They will win their second tournament and be the biggest DWC team in Valorant history.
Cheers, Mixwell. Enjoy your time. Thank you. Back to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
指を
Ian.
噛まない。
As
そのさ
yes,
っき
we
からめっ
welcome
ちゃ
you
気に
back
なるんだ
into
けど、
the
あなた自分の
studio.
噛んで
I
る
don't
ガ
know
ム
if
を
it's coming home,
触
but
っ
coming onto the
てる
desk
よね。
alongside with us is Kakuka. Welcome back, Kakuka. How you doing, dog?
Yeah, the moment that Heretics starts
Keyboard.
winning the way that they are, they call me in. So I am having a great time. It's good to see Mixwell here. Good to hear his words. Actually, I thought that the team that he didn't mention was Argentina, and some way they will cheat their way to the final.
Whoa. I don't know. I mean, I like the fact that he named everyone except England.
今の見ると生で大会見に行ってみたくなるな。
Yo, Bellingham Haaland has nothing on Wood versus LaRock this match, because Wood is giving absolutely everything. I subscribe what Mixwell said, micro and macro, the way that they're changing the Viper walls. We've had so many talks about how to defend A every single time that we see Breeze.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of disappointed in BVL here. I felt like they're going B far too many times, and they're finding themselves in the claws of Woot here. He is dominating this server at the half here.
指が20
Crazy,
本、片
crazy
手
numbers. So
20
it's
本
going
な
to
い
be
と無理
tough
で
as
しょ。
that side swaps, and then Neon gets rolling once again.
すごいゲー
We
ムだ
were
よな、あれ
wondering for
な。
how long can players keep up with this form. There's always a moment in a tournament where you peak. How long can you stretch that moment for? For Wood, it looks like for the entirety of it. There is a reason why he was the MVP of 2025, and it looks like he wants to go 2 for 2.
16 and 8 for Woot here. LaRock 7 and 10 to kick things off. It is the battle of our MVPs, but it is just the first half. What is one change that you want to see here for BBL?
Well, BBL now, they'll be moving on to that defensive half.
Yeah,
So it's
but
all
今日は
about understanding A. It's all about understanding how you're going to be able to
ブリーズ終わったら一旦配信切りだな。
retake A with your comp. We see that a lot, but I need to see them be aggressive.
明日の
I need to see them fight
競馬の
forward and get their big stars
情報を
into the game. Yes, we teed up this head-to-head,
いっぱい
but
拾い
LaRock
に
has
行かな
been
きゃ。
much slower than Wood so far.
I think that for me, it has to do with the versatility. We
So,
expect a BBL on the defense that is going to be aggressive, that is going to look for those duels. Heretics will expect that too. We saw all the brawls there in A-Mate time after time. I think that Kashmaras is doing so much better now. I really think that those vote reviews and whatnot are bringing it a lot of confidence to Team Heretics.
All right, we'll see what happens here in the second half. 8-4 for Team Heretics. Will BBL come back here on map number 1? Let's find out as we send it back on over to Achilles and Paper
椅子の上でじっとできんからさ、ガタガタして多分途中でこける。降りるとき怖くね、あの椅子。
Continuing with the dominance.
かわいい。ロー
ズ。Massive start. Burning the bonus
ローズにピントが合わない。
BBL doing what they could just to get these few rounds.
Yeah, it's been a rough go of it. There's a lot of things for the Heretics. Some really good play from Woot, obviously. Boo having some pretty nice moments. Benji Fishy, a couple big rounds where he's able to hold the line, get big 3Ks, going all the way back to the pistol. Kachmaris, really nice flash. He's leading with assists right now. I will say that. He may not be fragging. He may have made a weird choice with the running back one time, but he's had some really impactful flashes, and that's the benefit of having a Phoenix on this map. Lover's Rock is in trouble when he gets out there.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a, like an inverse gnome chimp. Instead of the Neon putting their life on the line, it's the Phoenix just saying, okay, I'll be the tank. You go in. Kaspar's still going to be able to find one with that classic hit again, but now grabbing
nice!
Cleans up the one. Kashmars will fall, and it's Benji and Boo. A 2v4. Let's see if they can rescue this. Spike has been stranded.
Poison orb emitting.
Boo needing some assist.
Find
the first.
なんと
Now that it's just Benji.
すごく隙間。
お
お、上手。
Collects A head. Will
ナイス。いいぞ。
Burst towards the neural depth, but BBL, they find the pistol that they so desperately needed.
Yeah, it's a nice little catch here. BBL has their pieces in place to sort of use the Neon as a bit of a bait to lure Heretics into a trap, They get him caught with some of that early util. Lover's Rock goes diving back into B like he's panicked, like he's in trouble. Turns out there's a few other players around there for BBL. He catches Heretics completely off guard. So, nice work up of the map for them to start. Getting that defender side pistol, much needed here for them to keep it competitive. And as you expect, you want to funnel those orbs into Kashmaris' hand.
やばい、耐えて、頑張って、逃げて、うわそこに、ナイス、天才、強い、すごい、でももう一人いて、もう一人いて、危ない、いや、ナイス、ナイス、
Kashmaris now grabbing the spike. Lance will put him one charge away, so guaranteed to get the ult online. Maybe even find some additional damage. Has that Marshall picked up? How to play this quietly. It seems like he wasn't spotted working his way into
nice.
Will check back. 3 players to stay alive. A bit of damage dealt here, but not too bad for BBL overall.
This could have gone a lot worse for BBL, to be honest. If Boo peaks a little bit sooner there, he probably has Rose dead to rights. I mean, there was a moment where he wasn't even considering that there'd be another player in that door after he killed Benji. He's like, oh, I killed the Cypher, Lurker dead. Actually, there's a Viper on that team too, so could have been really, really bad news. And let's see what they want to do with their first buy up. Keep a couple Bulldogs there. Guardian, Marshall for Lover's Rock. Just a share for Loita.
Standing ahead.
なんかファーストラウンドでなんだって
create some intrigue across the map, but
とっても悪いニュースだぐらいまでは分かったんやけど
the fact that your recon
逃げろ逃げろ
like that leads you to believe that B was stacked and Team Heretic's going to try to shift in the other direction. Meanwhile, BBL just going to say, well, if they are there, let's push a little bit forward, let's take some space, see if we can catch them off guard. But Loita on his own.
やばいよ、シークそうだ。
Down the elbow because the camera's there. Would have heard that toggle, but instead the execs just come through onto the A side. Heretics finding this. Ultimately, not too bad. Shock Dart's now ready to fly. Rose getting the Shock Dart cleans up Rien's. Casually turns to the side. Suddenly, bonus conversion for BBL is very much on the table.
どないするどないする
Kashmaris to try to make a go of it, but Laurent lurking behind off.
BBLB.
What in the world happened here? Incredible stuff from BBL.
最高。
Rose, that shock dart. I don't know if the Viper, snake bite got involved there, if there was some vulnerability issues. There. Say down to 5 HP.
Yeah, bite got him as well.
Yep, makes sense. Incredible coordination from BBL, and all of a sudden, we've got a real game on. They're only one round down.
Heretics going to be kicking themselves if this is away from them.
What a shot from Morris. Bandit. Getting involved in another big one.
Okay, well, Boo, he might have been whipping up tall hell in the previous round, but that is a massive shot to be found, and now re-ends. Trying to get that reset. Can't quite clean up Krevin, but still, the damage widely done.
やばいやばいやばいやばい。
TP's out to safety. Benji now all alone trying to assess where in the world he could have gone.
ちょっと見ないでくださいそんなとこ。
Spike planted.
No, neural theft still just one away.
Here.
He can find one, which he now has.
見つかっちゃった。
Perhaps could invest the ult, but there's a swing out.
Nice.
Just going to be a little bit faster on it. A good attempt from Team Heretics, but not enough to find the round win. That's going to be BBL tying things up.
I mean, some of that good decision making, some of that good play we saw from Heretics on their defender side, starting to kind of falter on this attacker side. Walking into this, they get the spot. Oh my god, disgusting regardless from Loita.
すごい画面がビヨーンってなってる。あれゲームやりにくくない？
You're not really taking, you could have gone the other way around that pyramid there.
から出してるやつかっこいいよ。
Once you see him up on that spot and try to create some extra angles, but they opt to try to challenge him and they pay the price. They had a real great shot at turning this half on its head, getting that big thrifty win. Instead, Loita dashes their hopes. Now it's all tied up at 8-8, and I assume we're going to get the final timeout.
あまりにもスキンを見てなさすぎるのがバレるな。
It looks to be the case.
あ、そっか。コクがあるから画面隠されるんだ。
Starting to get uncomfortable. The energy starting to drain.
だるすぎるそれ。
More of a somber look on his
せめ
face.
て半透明にするとかにしてくれれば。
Clutch that would have been so huge.
もうロマンを求める人用や
Keeps him
ね。
in the lead. Would have been a thrifty. Won't quite find it. Let's get the
切
energy
ねえ
back
な
up.
それは。かわいそう。
Yeah, I mean now you're worried about we've again I talked about that ember, that spark that's always going to be
音はいいん
burning
だ
just
ね。
a
出
little
すと
bit
き
for
もかっこいい
BBL.
よね。虚
No
空
matter
か
how
ら出
bad
てくん
things
だ
get,
ぜ。
once they get that momentum, once they get those bellows blowing,
もうその足元に本体置くのだけほんまにやめてほしい。
16 kills here for Krevin,
せっかく
15
モ
for
ニターアー
Loita.
ムは改善されたのに
Controllers getting it done.
それはダメなんだ。
Backline for BBL.
場所移動できないんだ。
Absolutely insane.
Oh. Eventually going to be clear. LaRock is making a quick little exit back behind the half wall.
ドキドキ。
Smattering of damage suffered.
They've got a lot to watch the flanks here too. Got a camera and a trip. Got Boo.
おお相手。
Should be okay. A little bit of damage under
相手。
Second. Right here. One away from 100's Fury. In a disconnected position, but speaking of which, yep, Rose has his online. LaRock find that elimination with the shock dart, and now, because of that, he has his own ult online.
よいしょ。
Trying to slow things down, meanwhile, Lovers Rock arriving.
いいよ、いけいけラバーズロックタイム。あ、いや天才天才天才。いけいけやれやれ。
1v2 for Rose to try to clutch this out.
どっちが先に出る？はあ、惜しい。
Benji Fishy will just swing the corner, get the kill.
すんごい。すんごい。
As Heretics will once again get themselves back into the lead.
This is kind of a weird one here for a moment. Lovers Rock somehow slips the net between the camera and the tripwire. Boo has no idea what's going on. He's back at window, looking around to figure out what happened. And in the meantime, Lover's Rocket snuck in and almost completely destroyed the round. But Heretic's just barely able there. With those deep crossfire setups, able to hold on, but it was a lot closer than they would have liked.
Take flight.
Especially given their economic situation.
ラッシュだ。
Dropping those
頑張れ
extra guns.
止め
Really
るんだ。
painful.
ドア
Dead, but the train is
あ
in.
ード
Moves out of the yoke by that
ア
snake bite. Can only find a bit of damage, but the heal is going to go through as
なん
Chris
と
Marsh
いう
puts
こ
that
と
ball
で
in
しょ
Red's feet. Now the running back going to be popped. Sprinting forward,
私
trying
の
to
世
find this
界へ
viper,
よ
but
うこそ
catch a clip, but cannot find the shot. But this pit doesn't cover the spike plan at all. They still have to scale out of this. Meanwhile, Paranoia does have them ushered away. Poison Orb drawn up.
やめてチクチクしちゃうからう
Loit's going to be taken down. The diffuser going to be interrupted. As all of them are just so very low.
いけいけいけいけ
Rosicade down to 1. Koshmar is sprinting right
ナイ
past
ス
it.
頑張れ
And what a clutch this would be.
あと
But with 3 health,
3
this should be
いやうま
impossible.
やっぱりローズがおるローズがおる
Recon forward, the tap. Trying to bait him out. He's got a recon in reply. The diffuse is held
ロ
out.
ーズがお
He
る
just does not have the time. What an effort. What an attempt from Rose.
うり
He
ゃ
has to walk away empty-handed. The round is Heretics
鬼
as they will
つ
move
ん
up
よ
10 to 8.
あ
Rose is a
でも
berserker, man. The
ギリ取られた
lower his health gets, the better he is.
ローズがお
It
るん
is,
や
He's
って
doing.
it is absolutely crazy what he's able to do. On
いや
such
本当に
little
クレイ
like
ジ
the
ーだよ
confidence he has to just keep going for it.
やばすぎる
crisp. I know he's not consistent, but
One enemy remaining.
man, he has been
Nice, guys.
lighting
そ
it
う
up.
Nice!
But a huge round
Let's
for
go.
Heretics again.
これ
Now
私
you're on to scuff
披露
by
す
for
るゲームじゃない
BBL.
もん
Couple
ね
rifles in
ラウ
there.
ンドを取るゲームだも
Judge
んね
for Lover's Rock. And a couple sheriffs for Loita and Krevin. And I wonder, how much Heretics is going to try to dip into this B well. But they were selling a little bit of a fake there early, using that Sova util to keep that extra player locked in place. So it's just a matter of getting past this judge.
あ眩し
Flash
い
connects.
くない
Oh, and he's
Taking
spamming.
it
痛い
down. Now the
Ma-
artillery as the wall will fall. So to shell Lover's Rock.
いけナイス
Clean
あ
shot from Loita, but he loses his vision.
頭に来てる
Loses
あい
his
つ
life.
起きやねえか
The Rock
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいうん怖い
dialed in, exploring all the way the back site.
Spike planted. Last player
Nani?
standing.
Now in play with a third, potentially for the fourth, if he just find Krevin. Tucked away on that ramp.
怖すぎる
Finding out the open,
Ah!
the jump peak, the spot.
まあもうあっちからもこっちからもいいよもう
That we got from Rose.
Man.
Here's the first. Ooh, ready to counter swing, but the time just should not be there.
前も後ろもおるもんなやばい
Position. Ends up shutting him down, and suddenly, after a fantastic start, exactly what they needed in this half of BBL, running 4 rounds consecutively, this is once again starting to get out of their grasp.
Yeah.
結構ギリ
It's
ちょん
starting
ち
to
ょ
get
ん
a little bit worrisome. Team Heretics now able to just
Yeah.
take a pretty simple idea on the timeout.
頭に来
Go
て
a
る
couple rounds to B. Use that conditioning now against BBL. All you have to do is
Yabai,
send a little bit of
BBL
Sova
頑張って
util. Keep,
BBL
again, keep that
頑張って
extra player locked over there. And then you've already got 2 players set up close to A main to kind of lead the charge. Here, they're just going to try to go for the 3-2 split.
うわー痛い
Fury
痛い痛い
out aggressively. Brienne's looking for a
あ
target.
ちゃあちゃあちゃあ痛い痛い痛い痛い痛いあちゃあちゃあちゃ痛い痛い痛い痛い痛いでも大忙しい
The Benji Fishy, he's able to find 2. Rock only going to be good for the 1. Before
ナ
dying and
イ
losing
ス
the
ナイ
knives.
スナイスローズがおるローズがおる
In reply, however, from BBL.
ローズがおるんよ
Looking strong, looking good with Brienne's.
あーラバースロック
Clutch
でも
machine when he needs to be, and this is one of those moments. Double scale forward on the
でも
left-hand
で
side.
もで
One
も
of the players low. Grab Finn to try to lead it. And ooh, considers going for that throw.
ナイス
Gets to that
う
1v1.
わ
Just cannot win it out.
耐
BBL
えた
rallying back, but
Nice
still
sugi.
down by 2.
Yeah, it took a lot of ults here, though, for BBL. They had to use the Blade Storm and the Overdrive in this round to make sure that this fast hit from Heretics wasn't going to get the win, and it almost did. It came really damn close. It's Rose again. Him and Krevin and Loita absolutely going crazy right now.
もうこんなゲームやっとったらほんま寿命縮むでな。
He had a real shot. Able to get that first kill, but the quick trade. Good attempt. Lover's Rock now with the operator. I think that's the first one we've seen on this map.
Yeah.
He's going to be back pyramid. Benji Fish Sheet. Going to find the timing there. Lover's Rock has no idea that he's already gotten past. So it's a quick scale up, a camera to watch. The flank as well. I think Benji's just going to stay tucked here until kind of the last possible minute. Until, you know, he knows that whoever's watching double doors has to turn their attention away. Or until somebody gets a little bit greedy towards mid. And he can maybe punish that. Pushing forward, however, Lover's Rock.
I must wait.
Considering, oh, they just clear the camp. They're going to go to the other side off that clear. And look at Lover's Rock.
Yeah.
He's reading that.
A fast pivot. This push forward from Loita, checking into main. Because it's not going to be a full mid-crunch. We'll be playing splits, but now look at this, the counter-rotate back. Heretics reading things incredibly well. You've got 4 players in position, one lean back towards Archer's spawn, but otherwise, a fairly empty site.
This late toxic screen, too.
なるほどな。偉いな、あそこにずっといるの。そういうことなんか。
BBL, they want to try to get a flood retake going as Hunter's Fury.
いけ
Benji Fishy, however, he's going to fight you off screen. Will get taken down. Clean him up with that Hunter's Fury as we now go into a 3v3. Reveal in his dying breaths from Benji, giving them the neural, giving them the information to try to get this round over the line and get up to map point.
甘えてくれ。ナイス。
Koshmaris has to do it all. He's a little bit late on the draw. Kevin again has them outdone. As it's another round going over to BBL. Now just down by 1. The op carried over.
This is a tricky little setup, but because they have that Hunter's Fury and the time is so low here for Heretics, it means that BBL can press and catch them a little bit off guard. Benji does what he can to thwart the advances. And a little bit of a kiss to the other side of the stage. Thank you. Kevin is just disgusting here. 22-11.
I think it was to his teammates.
Maybe that too.
Playing off them. Little Broman.
I thought he was just taunting. I just assume with BBL.
次は貧乏になっちゃう。でもこれを勝てばいいんだよ、ビビる。ナイス？ナイス？うわー
！Blink and you miss it round.
Flawless
from BBL. They tie it up.
Oh boy.
Nice.
This is amazing work from them. Just that individual firepower that you know this team possesses comes through. Snake bite at the door too, and Heretics decides, well, we got to make a go for it. And it ain't going well.
Nice. Rose kawaii.
That's got Rose on his feet. IGL knows that he had that round sniffed out well ahead of time. Team Heretics have allowed it to get tied again, 11-11. Kashmaris and Boo both have their ults.
あ、痛い。うわ、パラノイアが入ってるのにもかかわらず。プロには関係あらへん。
Tag on Kashmaris, cannot flush him out. He's trying to get that molly at the back of Orange, but the ult ends up expiring a little bit earlier. Still won't have that in the back pocket, but now door over the top.
延長戦でも
The pit in play.
ね、オペレーター刺さんないね、さっきからね。やれナイス頑張ってくれ
bleeding away a bit. BBL have to start pushing forward. The spike is not within the pit, so they can get some access to it.
すげえため息聞こえたけどな、今。あー、そっか。
And that should be curtains
なんということでしょう。
Benji looking for a little bit more. Plays in Rihanna.
削るだけ削って。
Lovers
あ、じゃあな。
One on to Boo.
ほな。
Given the money, still could be rough here for Team Heretics, but they will find the round win to move up to 12. That point is theirs, but BBL
すげえ、勝ったらあんなになるんや、画面。かっこよ。
No doubt. And the good news here is BBL
やばい。
is
やばい、
they
次
had
取ら
to
れたら。
expend so many
まず
ults
い。
here. It's 3 that get invested in this round.
頑張って
It's the
ビビ
running
る。
back, it's the pit, it's the Hunter's Fury. And yes, it does go Heretic's way, and it always feels a little uncomfortable with how fired up this BBL team is now. Nice ping out there to get that final kill with the Hunter's Fury as well.
勝ってるの
Diving
に
out
貧
of
乏
the pit
生
to get
活。
the spot onto the player. And it's going to be the pit for Krevin. He's not going to invest it early either. Hanging on to it.
Whoa, いた。
Ooh, situation. A little bit scary there. Some flashes exchanged. This looks like a fake. I mean, Benji's just going to keep scaling. I mean, it shouldn't be that confusing or obscured. Yeah, you know for sure.
They know exactly where he is now.
Yeah, the cage was up so far.
Now he has to play forward into
そこ追って。
He's
ち
going to
ょ
win
っ
the
と。
fight.
なんということでしょう。
Rose gonna be hot on his heels. Meanwhile, Love vs. Rock
でもこっち
pushing
には
forward.
ローズもおる。
Benji now dead.
頑
And this just feels like an overcook from Team Heretics.
Yes. This is too tricky. Just too many layers to it, and you can't capitalize off of what Benji's doing. Nobody's in a position to quick scale into A.
Spike planted.
On top of that, BBL's pushing space when you're not ready.
私はすべての
Quick
場所
check of the
に。
TP, now you know.
いけナイスああ、苦しい。おいおいおい、苦し
Getting
い。
him out with a 2v2, but he's down to 5 health.
Player standing.
So Wu would have to do it all to try to bring this to its conclusion. The paranoia of the recon. Neither going to be connecting. Tucks a little bit further.
あー、ナイスよっしゃ
Keep them afloat.
おい
12 to 12.
オーバータイム
Opening series of the playoffs is going to
ナイ
overtime.
スすぎ
Well, definitely
ガ
not
チ
super
でナイ
unexpected.
スすぎ
I think the way we got here maybe a little bit
いけるぞ
kind of eyebrow
ビビる
raising in some moments. Both teams playing really good
こ
defender
れはびっく
side.
りした本当
But with how well these two teams know each other, it's such a battle of the wits between Rose and
ナイ
Boo
スすぎるわ
to make those little bit of adjustments. And
いやただすご
both
く
these teams seem to
すご
really
く大
have
変
a tough time
汗かく汗
finding
か
those
く
entries,
ロー
finding
ズも
those
汗かいて
moments
る
on
恐
their
るやね
attacker side to get some good, you know,
う
clean
お
executes
ー
that looked well coordinated. Just
Ah,
felt like they just don't have that same proficiency on that half of the map yet. But defender side, both teams really good, knowing when they need to strike, how to hold the line.
Revealing
Some good reads of the map.
ウィー
Now
ン
BBL looking for an A hit, trying to
どこに行っちゃっ
make
た
it
の
look like doors aren't as strong as they are.
頑張れ
spot out.
あーちゃちゃちゃちゃちゃちゃちゃちゃあーちゃちゃちゃ
Tripwire intercepting and Larock head on entry.
おーナイス
Swing out though. Other blocks able to find him just with the spin.
Ah, yeah, wait.
Boost sliding forward into
yeah, wait.
pyramids. Cleans up a second kill.
Ah.
Third, but it's going to be taken too quickly by Woot.
やばい頑張れあ
Kevin will have to do it all, and that's going to be a bridge too far. Heretics again get themselves up to that point.
いや強い強いんだ
That's I mean, I like the idea here from BBL. We kind of criticized them a little bit earlier that they weren't trying kind of different stuff. This is very different. It's very unusual, but somehow Benji Fishy, who's been mostly putting all of his util on the other half of the map, he's like, I'm going to throw a trip right outside of this double door, and it's a great kill trip. Completely nullifies Larock's entry, gets him stuck in a position where Kashmaris just has an easy freebie.
Last cannon attack off for Woot.
頑張って
Maybe expecting that Lover's Rock was going to be matching this on the other side. Up out of the window. If you can even spot a pixel of Krevin here.
お酒飲みながら見れるんだす
He
ごいね
does, but this time a little bit late on the shot.
It would be huge if you could find some value. Woot, a very good sniper. Love to get that opening pick, get that extra player, because it's so often come down to that last man standing one way or another in these rounds.
Uh-oh, okay.
Oh boy.
どうしてもらうよ
Taking
あ
the
ー痛い
exit for a brief little second, but decides, yeah,
も
maybe
う
I
お
should
家
just
帰
get
る
out
の
here.
に一苦労だよ
But he sees them leaning A, and that's going to have Larock coming over to reinforce the site. So they've got a good read on this. It's just, can they hold it? They're going to pass the op over to Boo. Let Woot do the entry. This is scary. Still the relay bolt, still a paranoia.
Don't spotting him out. Lovers Rock. Not going to be sticking around up front.
30 seconds left.
Gives over some space. Meanwhile, Praise and Praise, and Woot's going to be taken down. Headshots are even have the armor. It wouldn't have mattered at all.
頑張ってナイスナイスナイスうわ惜しい
hold his own.
One enemy remaining.
Boo will get flushed out the snake bite to take him down, and this overtime is not over yet.
ナイス
Riens will fall
まだや
as we
りま
get
す
tied up 13 to 13.
まだやります
Yeah, again, it's very slow and readable. I think as Heretics, when you decide to hit A, it's just got to be a lot more explosive. You've got to be willing to take risks to clear some of that space. And it can be tough for sure. Your opponents really have a good idea of what you're doing and when you're doing it. And they're hitting some nice shots, Larock in particular. Those last couple of rounds and then coming into this one, he's been able to just tap somebody who's at the door and just deny entry. Let's see, timeout being taken. Have to discuss a little bit. Try to, you know, as BBL that attacker side win. That is proved to be the more difficult side of the map here on Breeze. Sometimes it just be that way. We'll see if they can flip the script. Somehow get their map pick here, but it has been labored to say the least. If they can even get there. Coaches right behind the players. Key there. Trying to rally his boys. Heretics. I just need to see a little bit more on this attacker side when they get back to it, but get there when we get there. BBL has the explosiveness. Just got to be a little bit better. Some of their timings.
This could just be a fast and heavy hit towards A. Set up on the wall. Paranoia was sent out as well very early. Real space going to be gained. Meanwhile, Krevin all the way forward through elbow. Let's see if he can hear anything at all.
There's nothing or no one that could stop him from scaling into B.
Right here. Check over the opposite side. Know that the entry onto the side. Oh, just finding a very lucky one through that wall. Rock now dead. Stun is out though. Blue gonna be isolated. Lloyd able to find that elimination button. Blue will get taken down as well, and suddenly.
もう壁がありすぎて何がなんだか。ナイス
Benji Fishy dead in transit. Koshmar is only able to find the one. Tries forward.
待って攻め取れたんは熱いんちゃう
BBL with the upper hand. One away
ナイスなんじゃない
Yeah, this round, Heretics off of that timeout thinking that maybe because, you know, BBL is taking one, they might go towards that B side. They might have some kind of, you know, set play ready to catch us off guard. And so they shift their strong side away, and they never really get a good read on this. Even though that util sent early, they kind of think, well, maybe that's just a fake. And then Krevin again. Using that space that he's given for free so well. Nobody on Heretics had any clue he had tucked in that far up on the map.
They're ready to try to counteract this. Push forward past the Blaze Wall, but nothing to be found.
Well, this is all just a play for a pick from Heretics. The spike is still sitting back in spawn, so they weren't even really going to try to scale into B. Just keeping BBL a little bit honest with that mid space, making sure that it's, at least for now, somewhat under their control, gives them a little bit more breathing room. If they were to pivot towards A, they'd open up a lot of space. We're on the pyramid side, but again, BBL trying to read. This is going to be a mid-re-hit that's thwarted if there was any thoughts about it from Heretics. 3 players on this side. This is all a big fake. You have so much that you're going to try to use to sell this.
Hold them back for now. Molly clearing out a forward angle. So far, BBL still believing in this, but now realizing Koshmaris, he's going to sprint through shop door, taps that one. Maybe slows him down a little bit on the entry. Meanwhile, re-ends.
Nice!
Sliding around the wall, jumps up and will end up getting taken down. Koshmaris able to find the kill. The player now in play. A 2v3 as BBL try to bring this map to an end.
甘えてくれ。
Heretics try to extend this.
ちょっとそれはほんまに。あーやばいやばい。噛み合いちょっと。
And Wood has Loena dead to rights.
なんでそんなことするん。
14 of 14. We keep going.
マジか。
I like this. I like this because BBL hasn't really been biting on the fakes that you've been trying to sell with just like re-ends or just one player. So they added that extra layer in with the Phoenix, and that forces BBL to have to respect it. Opens up that space. Now that being said, you're going into Kreven's site, and that is scary the way he's been playing so far. He's only able to get one before he's dealt with, but for a moment there, it looks like even though it's good macro from Heretics, they might lose the round anyway. But hang on. Wait a lot of force here. Stacked up in front of B. Benji Fishy, a deeper trip towards the front of those stairs.
Nice! Nice じゃない。BBL が軒並み。
Cylinders. Saw glimpses of this, but I think he wants this map to come to an end. He wants to go over to Lotus. And it looks like Heretics are going to find themselves back up to map point, potentially in flawless fashion.
Nice.
Benji will fall, but it's going to be blue. Starting off the round, ending it, a 3K. And now, 15 to 14 the score.
It's a couple things in this round, but the big thing is that Benji just outright wins that 1v1 against Lovers Rock. I mean, if he doesn't win this, then there's not that extra layer of safety on site with the Cypher util. Blue, that is disgusting. Ridiculous stuff from the IGL. Shown up big time at times for Heretics.
Into the unknown.
Wood up to 28, Kreven up to 28. Both those players have stellar maps. Very different play styles, but
ここを耐えればよ。まだできますから。まだやれますから。
stalls it for a moment.
やっぱりゴリゴリくる。ゴリゴリくる。怖すぎ怖すぎ。怖すぎ怖すぎ。あ、やばいやばいやばいやばい。頑張って。頑張ってくれ。
be the end of this one here on Breeze.
頑張ってくれ。
Plant onto the corner. 5 players strong. Cam going to be cleared out. Larocque needs to do something incredible alongside Kreven. Dirt ball sent to try to delay. The spot on the wand. The relay ball going to be locked in the backside. Lovers Rock will get taken down. Larocque dead, and now it is all on Kreven. Team Heretics come out swinging. They take down BBL on BBL's map pick, Lotus. Staging round for Heretics to potentially get themselves a 2-0.
熱い戦いすぎるだろ。
It's a fantastic start here to our playoffs. It's an overtime banger, and the defending champions barely hanging on. BBL giving them a lot to deal with, but they're able to rally back in overtime. A lot of back and forth, a lot of great stuff. Kreven, disgusting for BBL. Boot so solid again on the duelist for Heretics. Vtuber 引退するかも。Has BBL been able to continue to learn and improve on a map that used to be a little weak for them?
明日の準備とかもあるのでね。いやそう BBL 勝ってくれよ頼むよ。私が見てない間に頼むぜ。はい、ということで皆さんね、ちょっと今日はごめん1時間ちょっとぐらいだったけど、また明日会いましょう。明日はね多分19時ぐらいから園田競馬のお時間です。皆さんお待ちかね、焼肉が食べれるお時間です。はい、ということで皆様おつひつです。また明日19時頃に会いましょう。ほなおやすみ、またね。